Picture this, a dog minding its own business, perhaps sniffing around the backyard or lounging in the sun, when suddenly, it catches a glimpse of its own tail. In that instant, something clicks. The world narrows to a single wiggling target, and the chase is on. It's a scene that's played out in countless homes and parks, a moment of pure, spontaneous comedy that never fails to draw a smile. Round and round it goes, a blur of fur, paws skittering on the grass or hardwood floor, eyes wide with determination. The dog's focus is absolute, its body twisting and turning in a dizzying dance, all in pursuit of that elusive, ever-moving prize. For a few seconds, or sometimes much longer, nothing else matters. We laugh every time. This spinning spectacle is classic dog comedy. It's a universal language, a moment that brings people together, whether you're a lifelong dog lover or just passing by. There's something about the sight of a dog chasing its tail that taps into our sense of playfulness and wonder. It's so iconic. We see it everywhere: cartoons, movies, viral videos, and even in children's books. The image of a dog spinning in circles has become a symbol of carefree fun and innocent mischief, instantly recognizable and endlessly entertaining. But have you ever stopped to wonder what's really going on in that spinning head? Is it just a silly game, a burst of energy? Or could there be something deeper at play? Sometimes the dog pauses mid-chase, looking almost puzzled, as if questioning its own motives. The truth is, tail chasing is surprisingly complex. It's not just a random act of goofiness. For some dogs, it's a way to burn off excess energy, especially if they're young or haven't had enough exercise. For others, it's a response to curiosity, a way to explore their own bodies and test their agility. Dogs chase their tails for many reasons: joy, curiosity, boredom, or even anxiety. A playful puppy might spin just for the thrill of it, while an older dog might do it out of habit or to relieve stress. Sometimes tail chasing can even be a sign that a dog is feeling a little lonely or understimulated. The motivation can change with age, breed, mood, and environment. Some breeds are more prone to tail chasing than others, and a dog's surroundings, whether it's a bustling home or a quiet apartment, can influence how often the behavior appears. Even the time of day or a change in routine can spark a sudden spinning session. Understanding this quirky behavior helps us connect with our dogs on a deeper level. When we pay attention to why our dogs chase their tails, we can respond with empathy, maybe by offering more playtime, a comforting cuddle, or simply sharing a laugh together. It's a reminder that every spin tells a story, and every dog has its own reasons for the chase. So, let's dive into the world of tail chasing and discover what our four-legged friends are really telling us. There's more to this familiar comedy than meets the eye, and by looking a little closer, we can learn a lot about canine minds, and maybe even about ourselves. Get ready to decode the spin, uncover the hidden meanings behind the chase, and see dogs in a whole new light. The next time you catch your pup in a dizzying whirl, you'll know there's a fascinating story unfolding right before your eyes. Sometimes, tail chasing is pure play. Dogs are natural chasers. If there's nothing else to chase, their own tail becomes the perfect toy. Puppies especially love this game, using it to practice agility and coordination. It's like a toddler discovering their own feet. You'll often see this when your dog is excited, maybe you just got home, or it's time for a walk. The spinning is a joyful, self-contained celebration. When it's just for fun, the dog's body language is loose and happy, sometimes even with a playful bow. The chase is brief, lighthearted, and ends as quickly as it began. It's a beautiful, simple moment of doggy happiness. For puppies, the tail is a brand new mystery. One day, they notice it moving and curiosity takes over. The chase isn't just play, it's an investigation. Puppies are learning about their bodies, cause and effect, and self-awareness. It's like a baby discovering their hands. When a puppy finally catches its tail, it's often surprised by the sensation. This phase is a crucial part of development and usually fades as the dog matures. Once the mystery is solved, the tail loses its novelty. Adult dogs rarely chase their tails out of curiosity. So, if you see a puppy spinning, you're watching a little mind at work. It's discovery in action, and it's adorable. High-energy dogs need an outlet, and tail chasing can be their DIY workout. Breeds like Border Collies or Jack Russells built for action may spin to burn off excess energy. If a dog's exercise needs aren't met, it'll find its own way to move, even if it means spinning in circles. You might see this after a long day indoors, or when routines are disrupted. It's a clear sign. I need to move. While it looks silly, it's a practical solution for pent-up energy. But frequent intense spinning means your dog might need more walks or playtime. More exercise leads to a calmer, happier companion. Dogs are smart. They know what gets our attention. The first time a puppy chases its tail, we laugh and cheer. Quickly the dog learns. Spinning equals attention. For some, tail chasing becomes a performance, a way to communicate with us. If other tactics don't work, the spinning trick usually does. Our reaction reinforces the behavior. If it becomes excessive, try ignoring the spinning and reward calm behavior instead. This teaches your dog that being relaxed is the best way to get your affection. The goal isn't to stop the fun, but to keep it from becoming the only way your dog asks for attention. Balance is key for a happy, well-adjusted pup. Sometimes, tail chasing signals a problem. If it's obsessive, frantic, or causes injury, look for underlying health issues. Skin irritation, allergies, or flea bites can make the tail area itchy or painful. Dogs may also chase their tails due to injuries, anal gland issues, or even neurological problems. In rare cases, it's a sign of canine compulsive disorder, especially if the dog can't be distracted. Stress and anxiety can trigger compulsive spinning. Some breeds, like bull terriers and German shepherds, are more prone to this. If your dog's tail chasing is intense, causes self-injury, or seems out of control, consult your veterinarian. Early intervention can prevent bigger problems. Always watch for changes in behavior and seek help if you're concerned. Age and breed matter when it comes to tail chasing. For puppies, it's normal. Part play, part learning, part exercise. Most outgrow it as they mature. Adult dogs might spin for fun or attention, but sudden new spinning can signal stress or health issues. High-energy breeds, like border collies and terriers, may chase their tails out of boredom if not exercised enough. Some breeds, like bull terriers, have a genetic tendency toward compulsive spinning. Knowing your dog's breed traits helps you anticipate their needs and spot potential problems early. Stay alert to changes, especially in adult or senior dogs. Understanding your dog's background makes you a better, more proactive owner. How do you know if your dog's tail chasing is just a quirky, playful habit or a sign of something more serious? It's a question many dog owners ask themselves, especially when the behavior seems to pop up out of nowhere or becomes more frequent. Understanding the difference between normal, harmless play and a potential problem is key to keeping your dog happy and healthy. Start by watching the context, frequency, and intensity of the tail chasing. Is it happening once in a while, or is it becoming a daily routine? Does your dog seem to do it more when they're bored, excited, or stressed? These details can tell you a lot about what's really going on. Playful spinning is usually brief, relaxed, and easy to interrupt. Puppies, in particular, often chase their tails as a way to explore their bodies and burn off energy. If your dog is wagging their tail, looks happy, and stops easily when you call their name, it's probably just a bit of harmless fun. If your dog stops tail chasing when you call them over, offer a toy, or distract them with a treat, that's a good sign. It means they're responsive and not fixated on the behavior. Most dogs will quickly move on to something else if they're just playing. Obsessive spinning, on the other hand, is different. It's often long-lasting, intense, and hard to interrupt. You might notice your dog getting stuck in a loop, spinning for several minutes or more, and ignoring everything else around them. Dogs who spin obsessively may ignore your voice, seem anxious or agitated, and sometimes even appear distressed. They might not respond to their favorite toy or treat, and their body language could look tense or worried. In some cases, they may even injure themselves in the process. Self-injury is a major red flag. If your dog is biting or chewing their tail until it's raw, bleeding, or missing fur, it's time to take action. This kind of behavior can lead to painful wounds and infections, and it's a clear sign that something isn't right. If you notice wounds, swelling, or bleeding on your dog's tail, don't wait. Call your veterinarian right away. Early treatment can prevent complications and help your dog heal faster. Your vet can also help you figure out what's causing the behavior in the first place. Pay close attention to when the tail chasing happens. Is it during times of stress, like after a move, when the household is noisy, or when your dog is left alone? Changes in the home environment or routine can trigger anxiety-based behaviors, including obsessive spinning. Sudden changes in tail chasing, especially in older dogs who never did this before, always deserve a closer look. Sometimes, new repetitive behaviors can be linked to medical issues, pain, or cognitive changes that come with age. Careful observation is your best tool. By keeping track of when, how often, and how intensely your dog chases their tail, you'll be able to give your vet valuable information. Together, you can find the best way to help your dog feel comfortable, safe, and happy. The best way to prevent problematic tail chasing? It all starts with understanding your dog's needs and making sure they feel fulfilled, both physically and mentally. Dogs often chase their tails out of boredom, excess energy, or simply for attention, so it's important to be proactive in keeping them engaged. Keep your dog happy and engaged by providing a variety of activities throughout the day. Let them explore the backyard, sniff around, and play with their favorite toys. Outdoor playtime is not just fun, it's essential for their well-being. Make sure your dog gets plenty of exercise and mental stimulation every day. Regular walks, runs, and games like fetch help burn off energy and keep your dog's mind sharp. Try to switch up your walking routes or introduce new games to keep things interesting for your pup. Use puzzle toys and training sessions to challenge your dog's brain. Teaching new tricks or practicing commands can be a great way to bond and keep your dog focused. Play interactive games like tug of war or hide and seek to keep their mind busy and their body active. These activities help prevent boredom, which is often a trigger for tail chasing. If your dog spins for attention, try not to react immediately. Dogs quickly learn that spinning gets a response, so it's important to be mindful of how you respond. Instead, reward calm moments and relaxed behavior with treats, praise, or affection. This teaches your dog that being calm is what earns your attention, not spinning or chasing their tail. If spinning becomes obsessive, frequent, or leads to injury, like hair loss, sores, or broken skin, it's time to take action. Don't ignore these signs, as they could indicate an underlying medical or behavioral issue. Bring videos and detailed notes to your vet to help them understand what's happening. Document when the spinning occurs, how long it lasts, and any changes in your dog's environment or routine. If needed, consult a certified behaviorist or professional trainer, especially if your vet suspects a compulsive disorder. These experts can help develop a tailored plan to address your dog's specific needs. Remember, most tail chasing is harmless fun and a normal part of dog behavior, especially in puppies. It's only when it becomes excessive or harmful that you need to step in. Your attention, patience, and care make all the difference in your dog's happiness. Spend quality time together, offer gentle grooming, and create a calm environment where your dog feels safe and loved. A well-exercised, mentally engaged dog is far less likely to spin out of boredom or stress. Keep their days filled with positive activities and enrichment. With love, understanding, and a little creativity, you'll keep your dog happy, whether it's spinning in circles or just wagging its tail with joy.